Hey folks, Reloading Bench back with you once again, and it is with a heavy heart that I make this video. Some of these accessories you may recognize. I think that goes with that, because last weekend we had a bit of a failure here in Reloading Land. I got this Osmo Pocket, original Pocket, Christmas of 2018 as a gift, and I've been making my YouTube videos ever since, and I use it mostly indoors. I mean, you've seen me in the driveway and stuff, but it's never gone like on a trip or anything. It's in just immaculate condition. And sorry for bumping the new camera, because I'm doing something different with the new camera. So my first thought was, oh, let me get this fixed. And the problem was sound. When I went to record a video, picture looked great, and I'm like, oh, no sound. And I've done that before, where I fat finger this mic, and then my finger will cover that mic, and all of a sudden I have either no sound or muffled sound, which doesn't happen when it's on the tripod. And the tripod, it's just sitting on a locked-in stand like that. So that mic is always available, and I guess some sound can come in through that little hole or whatever. But suffice to say that I've been using this for years, and then over the weekend I recorded, and I didn't have any sound, and I thought, oh, I must have foobarred. So I ran a couple more tests, and nope, the sound on this is dead. I ordered an external mic adapter from Osmo, DJI rather, and that didn't solve my problem either. So this is now a fancy electronic paperweight when it comes to audio. The video, either still, photograph, or video, the quality is phenomenal. In fact, the camera that I'm using right now, I'm going to shake it around a little bit, is, and we'll see how that shake translates with its rock steady software algorithm. So the camera that I'm using right now is not on a tripod. It's GoPro based in terms of its accessories, you know, with the little, you know, I don't know what you call this, the wheels, and then you lock everything in. It's got all these adapters. And so I went looking for, my first thought was I'm going to replace or repair this before I thought about replacing it, because again, it means something to me as a gift. I will not get rid of it, even if it stopped working completely. So I do a little research online, and apparently this is a relatively commonish problem with some of the pockets, and that when the audio goes, DJI charges, I think, $65 or $63 an hour, and the people that have had this repaired for a similar problem end up paying in the $200 to $250 shipping. You know, between parts and labor, and for $250 to repair a 2-year-old electronic device that shouldn't have failed for, you know, it'd be different if I dropped it and then it failed, but for something that's been babied for 2+ years, 2.25 years, to just stop working kind of sucks. So my second thought was, let's look at replacing it. And then I started looking at options, and I'm thinking, oh, I'll just do a GoPro. And I looked at the GoPro, I think they're up to 9, a Hero 9. And with what I do and my non-active lifestyle, or at least my non-GoPro active lifestyle, I thought I don't need a 9 for the cost or the features. So I thought I'll do a 7 silver, $200, $199. And then, and I was a little pissed at DJI and the whole Osmo line for, you know, bailing on me, or at least failing on me, is probably a better term. So I ended up picking up, I stumbled across the DJI Osmo Action, which is essentially a GoPro Hero clone. But when the Osmo Action was released in 2019, it was like $400+, $425, $450, and it had features that were ahead of the then, I think, GoPro Hero 7. And here in 2021, late 2020, it still competes very, very well with even the Hero 8 and 9. And again, somebody will find differences that say one is better than the other. So I will actually, what's kind of funny is I'll do a double. I'll turn this on and I will film what I'm filming so that you can see what my hookup looks like, my setup, my hookup, my setup, my whatever. Because normally, as I said, I would do this on a, but normally I would be filming on a tripod, and that's always getting in the way. So I decided when I went with the Osmo Action to get some of these accessories, as you just saw. It doesn't even come with the ability to mount, which I guess I shouldn't bitch about. It doesn't come with the ability to mount the Osmo Action to a tripod natively. Well, neither did the Osmo Pocket. You had to get a third-party 3D print or an Osmo accessory in order to mount it to the camera, mount it to the tripod. And I'm old school. In fact, the tripod I've been using for the last 6 years was my tripod from high school in the early 80s. So when I picked up the Osmo, I ordered some accessories, and as you saw, I'm now filming on a little clamp with a twisty tube thing that allows me to, move things around. So we'll see how successful that is. But I also ordered a tripod mount so I can go back to the tripod, because I do like the tripod, especially if I'm out filming something in the driveway and there's no easy way to clamp this. But what I tried to emulate right now, and I'll see how that looks when I edit this video, what I tried to do is emulate, because when I was using this on the tripod, things were relatively close on my bench, and I was able to do things here, and I like how it came out. When I put the when I put the Osmo Action on the tripod, it seems so far away, because it's, the lens is meant for a wider angle fisheye type activity to catch all the action. So much more of my bench is in the frame when it sits on the tripod than I would like to focus on. And I had to turn de-warping on, because it looked like this line was, again, the fisheye had a curvature to it. I don't remember if it's concave or convex. I'd have to look both of them up to see what the definition of, but like a little ball, the edge of a ball. So with that babbling done, I'm going to see how this turns out. I like the fact that the tripod is not in the way, and I can stand directly in back of this, so I can be doing something and being right on top of the camera. I could not do that with the tripod. I had to be very far away, and it was always getting hit or knocked or whatever. And this thing looks like it's going to allow me to position the camera wherever I want, or lock it onto something like my vise, and then, do a direct overhead or angle or whatever I want to do. So more to come. This looks like a little bit of a winner, so I'm pretty impressed at this point.